Hey guys, what's going on? It is Chris here. We are looking to hit today's 5 game slate for Fanduel for Thursday, January 16th. Hope you guys all did very well last night. It was a very high scoring slate, but we did cash. We will get into that in 1 second. If you guys can go leave a like, I definitely do appreciate it. I have seen, like I said, you guys been leaving a like button the last couple videos. Like I said, it means a lot to me. It really does. So like I said, simple like really means a lot. It means you guys enjoyed the video and enjoyed the content. And also, like I said, if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button. We break down FanDuel every single day for you guys on the main slate, giving you the best plays. Well, most of the time. Um, but yeah, so like I said, last night was pretty good. Our premium lineup scored a 365.9. This is this one here. And then our free one, I think, scored a 365 or 366 as well. So the free one went off and premium went off as well. So it was a W all around for us. So let's kind of break down here the premium lineup. So like I said, I had to screenshot it. My Twitter's not working right now. Also, that's another thing is I am thinking of doing live streams about an hour and a half before the slates, before the slate locks. If that's something you guys are interested in, leave me a thumbs up, because if you leave a thumbs up, that shows that you guys want to see a live stream of me breaking it down as well instead of just doing a video in the morning. So like I said, if you guys can leave a like, that shows that you guys would like to, would come and join the live stream and talk about the slate with me. So but yeah, premium, we had John Morant here, had a 47.8. I really liked him here against San Antonio. I told you guys in the video I liked him as well, so he did good. I think he could have got a little more, but it wasn't bad. Keaton Wallace, I didn't mention him really much in the video, but it's because he started. If he didn't start, I wasn't going to play him. He had 54.2 solid option. Devin Vassell, solid cash option, 35.5. I went a little GPP here in this one with Mikal Bridges because Towns was out and Bridges had really low ownership. The dude was popping off in the first half. He had like 18 at halftime and then just sucked in the second half. And that game went to overtime. Here is the big loser, Bogdanovich. I scored a 365 and this dude had 3.5. If we would have pivoted to anybody else, we would have had like a 385, 390, and we'd been up there in the in some of the tournaments. I know some of them were 420, 425 to cash, but still, what could have been. But still, like I said, I'll take the cash. But yeah, Bogdanovich really sucked. I think a lot of people had him. I went another kind of a GPP play here with Paul George, 44.6, solid option. I had him at like 4% ownership. Then we had Victor, obviously 59.4, Akonwu with a 44.1, and then the one, I don't know why it's not shown here, but my center was Gafford for Dallas, and he had like 40 something as well. So, like I said, it was pretty good overall, really high scoring night, and I hope you guys all did good. So, as normal, if you guys want to get in on premium, it's $25 per month for FanDuel and DraftKings separately. If you want both of them bundled, $35 per month. You get 4 lineups per day, 2 for FanDuel and 2 for DraftKings. If you want FanDuel and PricePicks combo, $30 per month. Like I said, we can add DraftKings and PricePicks as well instead of FanDuel. Like I said, PricePicks, it's pretty easy to win over there. Like I said, come give us a try for PricePicks. You can try us out for FanDuel and DraftKings. Like I said, if you're new here, I've been playing for over 12 years and have a pretty good record as well. So, PricePicks, $20 by itself. If you guys don't want to do the month pass, no worries. $9 per day for 2 lineups. If you guys want to do that, get you a little day pass to kind of, have a little bit of a feel for it. Also, I will be providing a free lineup every single day. All I need is your email. You guys just need to message me on my Twitter, which is right here. Give me a follow while you're there to say, hey, would love to get in on the free lineup. Like I said, that's literally every single day. It's not the premium one, but it's one that I like as well. That's up there with the premium. So, yeah, give us a follow. Message us, hey, would love to get in on premium, love to get in on the free lineups. And like I said, that's where I will be posting all my updates is on Twitter. So like I said, very important to give us a follow over there. All right, so let's go get into this slate here. Let's go break down this one. First game we're going to be looking at here is Indiana and Detroit Pistons. We have 229.5 and a 2.5 spread. I think this should be a good game. We're going to have to see what's going on with Halliburton, obviously. If he is out, it's going to be very interesting. It is only a 2.5 spread, so I could lean towards him being out, but also I could see him playing because Benedict Mathurin is suspended. So if Halberton does play here, I'm probably going to have quite a bit of him at $8,700, especially with Benedict Mathurin being suspended. Mathurin has a little bit of a usage rate, so that's going to help out Halberton, I think, a little bit to be a little bit more aggressive on the offense because Halberton's kind of taken a step back a little bit on the offense. But if with Benedict being out, that's going to help him out. Let's say, yeah, like I said, Matherin and Halberton out. Let's say they're both out. Obviously, Nimbard, McConnell, those guys come into play. I would rather have Nimbard than McConnell, though, just because he's starting. And then also, like I said, if Ben Shepard's starting again, you can look at him. Not a massive upside, but, he's 3,900, going to get you 30, 35 minutes. He might get you, 18 to 20 fantasy points at medium. So that's kind of what we're looking at there on that Indiana side. Maybe Aaron Neesmith, but the dude hasn't played since November if he does play, so he might only play 10 minutes. I think the more popular options here are going to be Obi Toppin and Jarris Walker. I think Toppin is more a safe option for you guys than Jarris Walker. Walker has more upside, though, at 4,300. And as you see, this guy, he doesn't play a ton of minutes, but when he does play, he can be pretty productive. 23, 34, and 21. He's aggressive on the offensive side, obviously rebound as well. So, yeah, Jarris Walker, Obi Toppin, both those guys are good options. Um, and then over here, like the Turner and Siakam, if Halberton plays, I would rather go Siakam here, but both of them are good options. If Halberton doesn't play, Siakam, Turner, you can 2-3 man stack Indiana for sure, since it's a 229. Moving on to that Detroit side, yeah, once again, Jalen Duren's not a bad option. Tobias Harris maybe, but he always screws me over. He's only good for about 30 to 32. More, like I said, more of that GPP play. If Asor Thompson does start, maybe put him in there at 5,400. Like I said, he's been doing all right. Let's go look at that Indiana defense real quick. I haven't even checked that today. Yeah, so Indiana's kind of medium power forward. So yeah, top end Walker, those guys right there. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Cade Cunningham, like I said, cash game play, but I would rather go Tyrese Halliburton if I had to pick. We're gonna move on to the next one. We have Washington and Phoenix. We have a 231.5 Phoenix by 11.5. Wizards have just been terrible. They're terrible. They have two guys that can shoot, but they're terrible. So getting into them, like I said, Poole and Kuzma are your probably GPP plays. Are they going to suck? Or are they actually going to do something? As we saw the other day, the Thunder, was it the Thunder or was it the Hawks? It was the Hawks, I think, right? That played the Phoenix. Just want to make sure. But we did see them, like I said, capitalize. Yeah, Atlanta, we did see them capitalize with Conwu inside. So you can put in Poole, like I said, risky, but dude can shoot, and when he's on fire, we know what he can do. So I put him as a GPP hybrid, boomer bust kind of play as normal. Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, you can look at them. I just don't know how competitive this game's going to stay, but I still think they could put up their points. Kalabali's an okay cash game option. Kyle Kuzma, like I said, Kuzma is GPP. This dude, I picked him for 2, 3 straight days, and he was absolute trash. And then, of course, the one day I don't pick him, he goes off for 43. So, and you guys probably been like that too. But $6,100 is so dang cheap. And this guy is, he can get you 35 easy. So, like I said, a little risky, but upside. SARS an all right cash option. As I mentioned, Phoenix struggles against power forward center. So SAR, Valachunas, you can look at those guys. I don't think they have crazy upside, but they're all right cash options for sure. And I think that they carry a little bit of ownership maybe in cash games. All right, let's go to Cleveland and OKC. This is gonna be a good one. Maybe not fantasy wise, but game wise. 232.5. So I guess it's not bad. And a 1.5 spread. So yeah, as we know, two of the top teams in the league in their separate conferences. Let's go check out Oklahoma City real quick. DVP. So OKC is pretty dang good. They're the number one team against power forwards, point guards, small forwards, centers, shooting guards. They're pretty dang good, but also, as we know, Cleveland can score. So I don't think there's massive upside on this Cleveland side, but I think they're good cash game plays like Mitchell and Garland. I think they're going to, Mitchell 37 to 40 for you, Garland 35, 36. I don't mind Cason Wallace at 5,200. Shea Gilgeous, really like him. Levert could be more of your GPP play. I think he could do something maybe. They're going to need him here against Oklahoma City. I do think OKC is the better team, in my opinion. And then, like I said, you got Mobley, Allen, as normal. You can put him in there, but it's not the greatest situation, but it's the 231.5. So, I mean, some fantasy points are going to be thrown around. So, those guys are good options. On that flip side for OKC, a little bit of heartbreak. Isaiah Hartenstein is out, so I do expect Jalen Williams to start and get some ownership. Um, I don't know how many minutes he's going to play, but he is, relatively productive in the time that he is given. But I do expect him to play about, 24 to 25 minutes in this one. Jalen Williams, like I said, 8,500 is looking pretty good. Kendrick Williams could be your GPP play, hybrid, like I said. And this is like a dart for me, just because, like I said, he could get you maybe 20, 22 points, but there could be better options, like I said, out there. But like I said, Hartenstein's out, so that's the only reason I kind of mentioned him as a flyer. Aaron Wiggins could be an okay option. He's kind of been stuffed up as well. But like I said, he's also kind of GPP as well, depending on the minutes that he gets. And like I said, Shea's out, not out, so he's going to probably get about 18 and 19 minutes in this one. So like I said, 4,500, probably need one of those guys to be out. But yeah, I think this is kind of straight up. Shea Gilgeous is my favorite out of this. Jalen Williams is going to be popular. And then obviously the other Jalen Williams as well, like both the Williams. All right, Houston, Sacramento. This one's interesting to me. We have a 4.5 spread. I mean, by the Kings. This is early, so let me go check the news. I don't see any news yet, but the Kings being a 4.5 favorite this early in the morning tells me that Houston may be resting one person, maybe two. Because I don't think the Kings should be a -4.5. Rockets are one of the better teams out there. Let's say Houston does not rest anybody here. Like I said, I called it yesterday. I knew it was too quiet yesterday. I knew people were gonna, um, be done. Zion, I literally called almost all of them. So that's kind of where I'm feeling about this one. Malik Monk is back. I think, I don't know. I like Monk. It's not the greatest game for him, but I think Monk could get you 35, 40 in this one. You see, with Monk being back, I think Fox is more of a cash game play. Keon Ellis, I'm not really even looking at him. Keegan Murray could be an okay option at 5,800. There's not a ton of value so far, but this guy plays massive minutes. Like I said, with Monk being back, that will probably hurt him a little bit, but I still think he's good. An all right option, but like I said, he is 5,800, which is the only thing that kind of stinks. Um, and then yeah, another guy that I liked yesterday, I didn't mention him. I like Dylan Brooks, but dude sucked hard yesterday. He's not great. So maybe he comes back here, but he's just been kind of on a dry spell the last couple games. But earlier in the season, like the guy can put up numbers, but um, especially with everybody being healthy, they don't really need him on the offense. So unless people are hurt, don't really need to put Brooks in there right now. Um, yeah, but then once again, Alfred Sengun, Sabonis, I like both of them. I would rather go Sengun here. But like I said, I just think some injuries are going to happen. I don't know. I'm a little weird about it. If anything, though, Cam Whitmore, this dude, I love Cam, man. Cam's been solid. He's going to be a pretty good player when he gets in officially, in the starting lineup and a full-time player. So, I think it's kind of straight up. I like more of the Houston side if they're going to play here, Sengun and Min Thompson. If Houston sits a couple of their guys, that's going to obviously hurt their defense. And I don't mind like Malik Monk. I think he could probably go off for 40, 45 if they rest a couple of their dudes. Um, like Fred Van Fleet, he could be like a rest. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I don't have, like I said, like the Houston side. I don't have a ton of exposure to it. Sengun and Ammon Thompson are probably the two, and maybe a little bit of Cam Whitmore if they all do play in this one. Last game of the night, we have the Clippers and Portland. So this is another one of those ones. I think the guys that are resting are already resting. Kawhi Leonard, right? I don't think Harden's going to rest. He might, but he's been doing a little bit better this year. We have a 219 and a 6.5. So it's only a 6.5, so they might rest Harden because that should be at least a 10, in my opinion. Okay. So yeah, let's say Harden plays a solid option. He only played 23 minutes last night, so that's why I wouldn't be surprised if he plays here on the back to back. If he doesn't play, I think Chris Dunn, Bones Highland are in good spots. There was a report that Kevin Porter is out of the rotation, as you see here. I don't know if that was just for the one game or he's out. Is slated to be phased out of completely. Okay, so yeah, I mean, if they stand by that, then Chris Dunn and Bones Highland would be in really good spots if James Harden is out. Highland's not really in the rotation, but I mean, shoot, he might be now. But if Harden plays, really good option. I really like Powell as well without Kawhi Leonard. Leonard is gone for the day with that knee injury. Also, I think Derrick Jones could be a benefit as well. And I think he can get you 21, 22 fantasy points. Portland's not a good defense. So I could definitely see him. And like I said, they are on a back-to-back, so they might rely on their bench a little more, maybe like Coffee. But those guys are so risky, though. Um, and then, like I said, you got Zubac as well at that center position. So, like I said, it's really just straight up right now. You got Klingman; he's going to be out, so maybe that helps out Murray a little bit. But like I said, depends on Denny Avila as well. If Denny's out, I could go back to Chris Murray and deep GPPs. Kamara might come into play as well. So we'll just kind of have to see. So let's kind of go pick and choose a couple players for you guys here. Like I said, if you can afford them, I really love Shea Gilgeous. If Halberton does play, I think he's probably where I would go down to. Shea and Cade, like I said, I really like both of those guys. And then if not, I'll go down to Halberton. Monk, like I said, I kind of like Monk. Poole, we got him in a GPP flyer. Andrew Nimbard, more of a cash game play, put him in there. Even if Halberton plays, I still think he's good, especially because, like I said, Benedict Mathurin being out. Um, and then over here at the shooting guard position, like I said, if you don't want to go Nimbard, you can go, somebody else if you want to. Emin Thompson, as I mentioned, I like him. Norman Powell, Kamara, Case and Wallace. Dylan Brooks only if people are out, maybe. GPP. Um, like I said, look at Chris Dunn as well. Might get into the rotation a little bit more at only $4,200. Um, he didn't start, only played 12 minutes. That's the thing that I'm like, what are they doing with their point guard? So, a little confused, but also it was a blowout, so you can't really tell the full rotation by that. All right, small forward, like I said, Durant, Booker. Booker's small forward eligible. No, that's really weird. Um, I think Jalen Williams takes the bag for me though. Norman Powell, if you need a little bit cheaper. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, Norman Powell, if you need a little bit cheaper. Kyle Kuzma, Poole, like I said, those are your two GPP guys. Levert, Kalabali, they're okay options right there. Kamara, if Denny Avila is out again, we saw what he did last time. Derek Jones, like I said, in a flyer. Cam Whitmore as well. Like I said, keep an eye on those cheaper guys. I would definitely take Whitmore over Jones in a heartbeat. Power forward position. Like I said, Siakam is a cash game play. SAR's okay. Kuzma, as I mentioned, GPP. Obi Toppin, Jarris Walker. Like I said, just kind of pick who you want. Toppin more cash, Walker more GPP, but more upside. And then over at the center position, if he does play, Alfredson Ginn is one of the better options. Aiton, I think another guy that could come out of the woodworks here is Aiton, especially with Klingman not on his back. And like I said, he sucked hard. He sucked hard against Brooklyn, didn't do anything. I wouldn't be surprised if he, gets you 30, 35 here. And at really low ownership, I really would not be surprised. So maybe take a flyer if you're trying to be different. And then Duran and Valanciunas as well. So that is kind of what we got going on, guys, on this 5-game slate. Hopefully, guys enjoy the video. If you do, like I said, leave a like. I definitely do appreciate it. And like I said, it was a W for premium and our free lineups yesterday. So if you guys want to get in on premium and on our free one, like I said, hit us up on our Twitter right here, Chris Anthony NBA1. Give us a follow while you're there. Message us, say, hey, we'd love to get in on Fanduel or DraftKings for premium, or obviously, the free lineup as well. Like I said, if you guys don't want to do the commitment for the month yet, you're still a little hesitant, $9 per day for 2 lineups. If you guys only want 1 lineup, I can do $5 for you. Just message me on my Twitter, and I'll get you guys all set up. So, but besides that, guys, we are 2 for 2 coming back. We have cash both days. And like I said, yesterday was tournaments and cash games. The day before was just cash games. But hey, like I said, play smart, play cash games, double ups, 50-50s, 3-mans. That's what you got to play. You don't always got to play tournaments. So anyway, like I said, I appreciate all you guys. Thank you for watching. And like I said, I hope you guys win some money. If you guys need any help, like I said, hit me up on my Twitter. And like I said, if you guys want that live stream and you guys would come and watch that, I need some likes on this video. Leave some likes. That will show that you guys want that live stream every day. So, all right, guys, once again, thank you so much, and we'll see you guys a little bit later on.